So how do you become more attractive for women and also more confident in yourself to the point of where you look at yourself in the mirror and you're proud of what you've actually achieved? I asked myself this question 5 years ago now. I just turned 17. I was heartbroken, overweight, lazy, not so disciplined, and not confident in my own self-image. So it made me ask myself that question. How can I be confident in myself and also attractive to women? As inevitably as a man, that's all you want to be. As vain as it sounds, just how the male biology works. I was 17 years old, heartbroken, 86 kilos, 5'11", with love handles on my hips. Rarely went to the gym, trained a lot of sport, played a lot of sport, but didn't have the discipline, eating the correct foods, and just consuming garbage every other day. So how do I make a change? Well, I'm now 22, 73 kilos, and in reasonable shape. So if you're 16, 17, and really want to step up your game and have a glow up, here's 4 ways in which I changed to develop a better lifestyle, more confidence, and become more attractive to the women that I wanted to attract. Step 1, I bought myself a water bottle. Not this one specifically, this is just a new one, but a big water bottle. You want to be consuming 4 litres of water every single day, or a gallon if you're American. So help clear up your skin. I was really bad with spots, always on my forehead as well. Honestly, drink water. You can occasionally have, your fizz drinks, your energy drinks, whatever. But other than that, purely just drink water. Stay away from the booze, the alcohol. And if you do, keep it to a low calorie drink and some form of spirit, as this will keep the weight off because it's low calories. Not only will this help hydrate the brain and hydrate the body, it'll give you better gym sessions, which I'll lead on to in a second, and also more mental clarity and the ability to feel better and just do more. Number 2, getting fit and active. So to develop that masculine frame and look better and feel better when you see yourself in the mirror rather than seeing some fat slob, get in the gym. Hit the gym 6 times a week. I personally exercise 7 days a week, 6 days lifting, 1 day cardio. That's how it works best for me. But you want to do at least 3 to 4 heavy gym sessions a week to develop that muscle mass and also develop that masculine frame, which you need to look more dominant. And overall, if you're going down the vanity route, better looking towards women. Because women naturally look for the most masculine, strongest, broadest man. As much as they deny it, it's in their biology to look for someone to protect them and look after them. Number 3, diet. I made a change on what I wanted to eat. I used to eat packets of Mentos, chocolate, fizzy drinks every single day, which no wonder I was fat and overweight despite training 6 days a week. So I made a change by eating whole foods, healthier, more beneficial, lower calorie options, swapping my sweet out for fruit, vegetables. Simply an easy switch. Yes, you'll get cravings, but the way I dealt with them was to link the feeling of how I felt after eating them before eating them. It's sort of not on the verge of the pain-pleasure principle, but it was more that I would associate the pain with pleasure. Pain-pleasure principle is a thing of people will always pick pleasure over pain because pleasure is so much easier. It's only a select few that will pick pain over pleasure because they know they'll get more pleasure in the future. So for me, I put more pain, over the pleasure of eating in that instant, and delayed my instant gratification to long-term gratification, knowing that in the future I would look better, feel better, or in 30 minutes I wouldn't have a mad sugar rush and then a crash. So getting to that point of where you're able to associate it. Don't get me wrong, occasionally you can have a sweet treat, whatever, but in moderation. Don't go overboard, otherwise you'll be a fat fuck and just not get anything done. My final step to looking better, how I had a glow up, was grow my hair out. I always used to have short hair on top. It never really suited my head shape. You have to understand how your head shape works and also what looks best on you. But you can't look wrong if you've got long hair. And style it well, messy on the front. Ask the barber for a tapered fade on the side and you're sorted. You're literally sorted. I know a lot of young boys do care about their hair and have it done properly and like out of good barbers, especially nowadays. But even just developing, finding your own style that suits you, you don't have to necessarily follow the crowd and get a perm or get all those bollocks. You can just, you know, get a simple haircut, keep yourself looking trim, nice and trim. At the minute I do have a mullet coming, so I can't really speak about that much. But that was just because I don't have anything big coming up, so there's no reason for me to actually keep my presentation. I'm doing it for me because I got bored of my hair and I'm growing it out. Whereas if you really do care about it and care about attraction and wanting to look your best, just get a tapered fade or a skin fade up to a 2. So it goes skin up to a 2, grade 2. Keep it length on top. Tell them to taper it so it's a little bit shorter at the back and longer at the front, and probably just grow it to about this length and you'll be sorted. Get some product, VO5, I said VO2, VO5 matte clay, lifesaver. You just put it in your hands, rub it in your hair. Or you can get salt spray as well, probably better for your hair. Makes it look better, more authentic. That is kind of shit, but it's all I've got at the minute, so I'm using it. That's literally the 4 simple, quick things you can start doing today, which is drink more water, start training in the gym. You can literally go on your way right now after this video to start training, or do some push-ups or something to progress to that level. Change your diet, although I understand it's hard at home, especially when I started. Luckily my parents were quite understanding, but when I was 16, 17 I was like, I want to change my diet completely. It's a bit of a shock because, you know, they have their own norms to eating, so it's getting them to a point of understanding. If you want, send this video and I'll speak to them right now. Just understand that your son or daughter or whoever's watching this wants to be able to eat clean, have a better lifestyle, and get the protein in they need to develop a better frame and look better and feel more confident in themselves. So if you don't understand that and don't appreciate that, you're not a good parent. No, I'm joking, but yeah, it just needs to either find some way of funding it yourself if your parents don't, or allow them to get the shitty foods but also get your food at the same time, or you go out shopping with them and just pick up some fruit and that, eggs. Meat-based diet is quite expensive. Get your protein in, so I'd just say stick to the basics of carbs being rice, pasta, wraps like brown wraps, wholemeal bread, tuna, mayo, chicken, the basic stuff that's easily done. And finally is a haircut. Literally you can go get a haircut today or tomorrow or the day after and change your whole appearance. Growing your hair out takes a while. I'm lucky in the sense that my hair grows quite fast, but obviously you don't want to look like a dork and have short hair, because your head shape is really, like, you can have your hair styled so it makes your head look more like a normal shape, whereas I've got a wonky ass head, so when I get short hair my head just looks crooked. So yeah, those are 4 easy tips you start doing today to help your self-improvement journey and just be more confident in the way you look. Like, that's literally it. Who doesn't want to be more confident? And you're lying if you say you don't. Like, you probably sit there like a fucking delinquent and like, oh, I can't speak to anyone because I don't look a certain way because of social media. You fucking idiot. You sat on social media all the time comparing yourself. Do what you can do best. Yes, you're in competition with every other man in the world, but take one step first. Improve yourself first to the best you can, and then you can start worrying about what other people are doing. Not even worrying, just start working towards being better than them. That's all it is. Develop your speaking skills. Go out and speak to people. It all helps, you know. The better you look, the better you're going to feel when you speak to that girl. The better you look, the better you feel when you're going to work out in the gym. You know, the better you look and more confident you are in yourself, the more you're going to portray that onto other people when you're in a social scenario. So when you're in that scenario, everyone sort of warms to you a little bit because you're a bit more confident. Collectively confident, but not over outgoing and like being like a knob, but more like a confident Chad, as they say. I fucking hate the phrase Chad. Using it in like a social context as well. Yeah, anyway, I digress. Hopefully you find this useful. If you did, comment below please. They're pretty common, but you know, a lot of people don't really integrate them as much as what they should do. So yeah, weekly newsletter link will be coming soon in the bottom of the videos. It may be in the bottom of this one, depending on how much time I get over the next couple of days to set it up. Just be a weekly email on a Sunday to set you up for your week with some advice from your older brother, me. That's been it. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe so we can reach more young men and help more young men out like you. If you've got mates that are struggling, please share it to them if they feel like they'll get any value from it. If you've got any value, please let me know in the comments, because that would be much appreciated, and I'll continue to keep providing value like this. See you in the next one.